Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. In the previous episode, we, continued exploring SIT campus and managed to find an item we needed to finish up the quest line in Sandwich Village. Yay! And now we've returned here for actually two reasons. One, gonna drop off some stuff at the bartender. With the bartender. Hey, I found this case of absinthe. Ah, this will attract some dour, artsy types. I love it. Found this cola. Well, this will come in handy if any children want to get drunk here. Well, let's see. With absinthe, we can increase our mysticality and moxie, which I feel like is something we're going to need to do because we're going to be lacking in mysticality and moxie itself. And then we're going to get a cola in it, because why would we choose no mixer when we can get something that gives us extra maximum AP? Absinthe cola, sounds great. He pours it and sets it in front of you. Bottoms up. Cocktailed. You've had a cocktail. Nice. Alright. Back inside. Call Dante. Call the mob back. Don Toblerone speaking. Don? That was unusually concise. Are you feeling okay? The boss is mad about our telephone bill. I have been encouraged to keep this brief. I see. Well, what's the job? Greasy Steve will have the details for you. Ugh, okay. Yeah, there's going to be several of these that take place in SIT. Alright, fish and chips. Huh. Alright. No point using physical damage against these guys, because, well, they have a limit to how much they can take. Let's see, 22. The spooky damage, huh? Ah, crap. Probably should have paid a little more attention. Oh well. You're trying again. Losing the fight filled you with determination, and what you've determined is that in the future you should try winning fights instead of losing them. +1 to maximum AP. Alright, so it's not too bad, but in all honesty, I should really be having that. I want my inventory. I want to have the Shadow Banishing Ring. Anyways, head on in. Dr. Greasy Steve. Hey, good to see ya. Have a French fry. Have fries here? I didn't see that on the menu. I'll bring my own from home. I'll pass, thanks. What's the job? Boss has decided to send a message to Congressman Chutney. You familiar? Sure, a message is when information is conveyed from one person to another. I met with the congressman. Never met him. His son Chadley is a student here. Lives at one of the frat houses, Zeta Omega Omicron. I know the place. So? So, you're gonna make young Chad sleep with the fishes. Whoa, I didn't sign up for it. Greasy Steve passes you a large sack of rotting fish. Ugh, this thing is dripping with every different kind of fish fluid. Why couldn't they put it in something that didn't leak? Oh, well, I didn't sign up for this either. Look, all you gotta do is get in the kid's room. It's a lead pipe cinch. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright, off to the frat house. Excuse me, are you a hobo? No, I mean, I have been traveling a lot lately and my job is kind of nebulous, but I think the lady was referring to me, Chief. Yes. Oh. What gave me away, baby? The roguish ne'er-do-well good looks? The fashionably rumpled clothing? The malnourishment. Well, that's fair. I'm working on my doctorate in biosciences, and my thesis project is an experimental nutritional supplement. Would you be interested in volunteering for the clinical trial? Well, I'm gonna have to check my schedule. All you have to do is phone me if you get any side effects. I have the shot right here and I'll pay you 50 meat. Will you look at that? I do believe a slot just opened up. Hobie's maximum HP increases by 5. Nice. Okay. Discarded protein powder. Trash can is sparklingly clean, probably from years of disuse. Sounds like a raucous party is happening inside here. see. The recliner has a sign on it that says free, which you assume means something other than being free of stinks. Drag it back to our room. You hang your SIT pennant on the wall. Now anybody who comes to visit will think you're educated. And that's the important part. You get tired of carrying the loose steam vent around, so you install it in the corner of the room. Nice and atmospheric. You set up Rufus's hot plate on your desk. Convenience, thy name is science. And as for the chair, the recliner is terrible, but the price was right. Sit in it. You sit in the terrible chair until you can't stand the stench anymore, then you keep sitting in it until you get used to the stench. Inherent stink. Your clothes are redefining your understanding of what a normal amount of stink is. Plus 3 stench armor. Nice. Alrighty then, back to SIT. See, you find a discarded gym bag on the sidewalk. Check it out. The bag is full of rocks. Somebody must have been using it for strength training. An even closer examination confirms this, as the rocks are themselves covered with the residual strength. You scrape it off. Powerful grit. Nice. Alright, back to doing what we were actually here for. This frat guy is throwing food at a makeshift dummy. His precision is uncanny. Hi, I'm Talia. Sup, babe? I'm Glordo. Hi, Glordo. You're really going to town on the training dummy. Yeah, I picked this up in the army. You were in the army? Yeah, I was in the Cola Wars. Saw things you wouldn't believe. True horror. Wait, how old are you? 31. Huh. Well, I guess that explains your skill with throwing food. You learned that in the army? Yeah, except it wasn't so much learning as being experimented on by military scientists with highly dubious ethics, babe. Oh wow, what'd they do? Maybe drink a bunch of experimental super soldier syrup. Crazy stuff. I barely remember any of what happened to me, but the nightmares will follow me forever. Jeez, do you have any of that syrup left? Super soldier syrup? Yeah, I stole a whole case of it on my way out. Can I have some? Heh. Yeah, I can give you a dose, but not for free, babe. You gotta bring me a treat. A treat? What kind of treat? I need 3 burger-style fish sandwiches. They got them at Fish and Chips. Got it. Let's see, the knob of this door is slattered with bacon grease. Okay, let's see if I got anything for Sleaze armor. Oh, perfect. Plus 4 Sleaze armor. Just need a little bit more. Perfect. Waxed slacks. And let's get our usual stuff back on. Jazz slacks. SIT sports slacks. That is trash soak pack slacks? No, mildewed jeans. That's what I wanted. For the physical armor. Fuse box has been stuffed full of celery. Right. Ooh, old manhole cover. Let's see if it contains presents. 11-in-1 oil. And an awl. It's a weird glowing mushroom. See, these fishmen are acting kind of strange. Well, stranger than usual. Well, as far as you can tell given your limited experience with fishman behaviors. Maybe it has something to do with that weird altar over there? Yeah, we don't want to fight them. So this one was a bust. Oh, we got this. Close it with the shadow pliers. The drum smells like vermouth. Take a closer sniff. Yep, it's vermouth, and you're keeping it. Sweet. Let's see. Shelves of miscellaneous basement junk. Search it. Junk mail and match. Alright, what about this one? Door's stuck shut with dried pudding. Gross. Just a frat guy doing a little grilling. Indoors. Hi, is it safe to grill indoors like that? I mean, it's not my house, so whatever. Fair enough. Can't really get the taste I'm looking for, though. Say, can I get you to do me a favor? Sure, what? Got a buddy over at Phi Upsilon Tau. His burgers always come out super good. Some kind of special wood chips or something. Could you go over there and get some for me? I gotta stay here and watch the queue. Alright. Necktie hanging on the doorknob of this door, and you refuse to find out what that means. Ugh, someone spelled cantaloupe all over the stairs. How does that even happen? Let's see. From the grunting and shouting, there's either a brawl or a sporting event taking place in this room. Possibly both. Young lady is operating a still here. You must be a chemical student, right? Good guess, but nope. I'm basically a hobo. I've been renting out my services in this portable still to make ends meet. That still doesn't look very portable. Oh, it's much lighter than you'd expect. I see. Well, that still doesn't look very portable. Hey, do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Oh, sure. Some say the booze-related glyphs are the most useful ones. How about the hobo camp? You know, there's a big hobo camp over near Ocean City. I bet your skills would be really popular there. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm saving up to buy a new hat first, though. I want to put my best foot forward, you know? I seriously don't think they'd mind. I know, but it's for my own self-confidence. I wouldn't expect a woman who owns her own still to have issues with self-confidence. Oh, I don't drink the stuff. You could use it to degrease industrial machinery. How much do you need for your hat? 87 meat? Okay, I'll cover you. Oh, wow, are you sure? Yeah, it's no problem. Thank you so much. Come see me at the camp later and I'll pay you back. She packs up her still, hefts it onto her back, and leaves with a wave. See, you can tell from 5 feet away that this door leads to the bathroom. Okay, fraternity's communal wardrobe, wire coat hanger. Most of the books on the shelves have been ruined, but not all of them. Advanced bullying techniques. It's kind of surprising that somebody's interested enough in these techniques to write them down would be literate enough to do so. Noogie. Reduces target's M stats by 3. Okay. Let's see. There are a bunch of charts and diagrams, but you need to take some time to really study them. If you do, Noogie will reduce stats by 2 additional points. Huh. I don't know. Weren't there some other books I wanted to get? Let's see. Shocking Jokes. No. Sports Almanac. Throwball. Stench Armor. Hotfoot. I don't really use that. Stop hitting yourself. Yeah, why not? You look at the front page to see if the author has written anything else, but this inquiry causes the book to vanish up its own binding. Okay. Alright, well, we've got some natural stench armor. I just need a little more. Toilet still works, but its spirit is broken. Flush it. It even sounds horrible. This is just a pile of toilet shards. This is either a special toilet for a really tall guy named Art, or a toilet hung by a genius. Huh. Nothing new, huh? This gold-plate door has a sign on it that says C. Chutney. It seems reasonable to assume C stands for Chadley. Go inside. You sneak into Chad's room and dump the rotting fish out into his bed. After tonight's inevitable rager, he'll stagger back to his room, pass out without even noticing them. The perfect crime. Bada bing, bada boom. And we gotta go to fish and chips anyways. So you chug, chug, chug. Yeah, same thing. Insult them. And he wanted... what did he want again? Let's see, 3 pounds of eggs, unusually smart rat, wood chips, 3 burger-style fish. No, I actually wanted to talk to Greasy Steve. So how'd it go, kid? You got some news for me? Yeah, the kid's bed is full of fish. It was a lead pipe cinch, like you said. I still don't know what that means, though. Nobody does. That's what makes it such a great turn of phrase. Anyway, nice job, kid. Now Congressman Chutney will really know who he's dealing with. He sure will. 600 meat. I believe there should be at least one more. Yep. Salutatory greetationings. The person who has activated this telephonic mechanism and with whom you are now conversating is known as Don Toblerone. Thought your boss said you had to keep it brief now. We devised and then agreed upon an arrangement deemed satisfactory to both parties. Let me guess, you're paying the phone bill? Your guessing prowess is preternaturally efficacious. That's what they tell me. You got another job? Once again, the particulars of this Mint are being held in escrow and will be transmitted to you oraciously by our colleague who Greasy Steve. Got it. Okay, bye. Alright, first things first, let me head up to the frat house. Actually, might as well kill two birds with one stone and hit up the other frat house. You wander into a science lab and see that someone has left some kind of experimental magical reactor running unattended. Maybe they realized it was in the process of explosively overloading and ran away. Maybe you should follow their example. Inspect it. Inspect the reactor carefully and discover the problem. It's being powered by electrically overcharged will-o'-the-wisps. The field that keeps them contained isn't running at full power due to some faulty soldering in control circuits. If it seems improbable that you would know enough about this stuff to figure that out, just assume it was written in a notebook someone left on the table. Fix the reactor. You quickly skim the experimenter's notes, grab a soldering iron, and make the necessary repairs. Even the wisps are impressed by your intelligence and handiness. One of them gives you a grudging thumbs up from behind the reactor's tempered glass window. Nice. Front door is overgrown with vines. Huh. Trash smells as good as it looks. Fraternity guys tending the barbecue here. Alright, what you doing? Queuing? What? It's a cute way to say barbecuing. Here, try one of these bad boys. Vegetable sausage. Sausage-shaped massive leaves and mulch in a potato skin casing. Maximum HP by 7 until you eat something. Yeah, what is it? It's a special plant-based sausage I'm working on. Is it any good? I didn't call it a good boy just now. I figure I need another, I don't know, 80 or 90 years to really get it right. I see. Well, thanks all the same, I guess. Don't mention it. Say, do you like to queue? I never tried it. Well, here, have one of these queuing forks I got. I've got like 10 of them. Once people find out you're into queuing, you start getting them for every birthday in Crimbo. Gosh, thanks. Hey, a guy over at Zeta Omega Omicron sent me over here to get some kind of special wood chips. Oh, sure, I know who you mean. What he wants is mesquite. Just shave a little bark off the mesquite tree over there. Thanks. This guy's shivering and his teeth are chattering loudly. I was hanging out at that weird stone frat and I left my jacket at the bar. I'm freezing. I guess there's some kind of unnatural chill in the air. I'm real susceptible to changes in narrative atmosphere. If you head in the direction of Lambda Iota Theta, could you stop by and grab my jacket for me? It's soft and comforting. Sure, no problem. Thanks. The pot contains dozens of different kinds of flowers all wrapped together in some kind of weird-smelling plantenstein. This cat is writhing around in a pile of catnip, in either agony or ecstasy. Given it's cat and catnip, ecstasy. You definitely avoid the flailing claws and gnashing teeth and give him a little scritch on the chin. As you do, you see his collar, which reads Sprig. You can now pet Sprig the cat to receive a boon. What do we get? Extra muscle. I'll keep my current boon. It's a shrubber man of some sort. Now, what's the shrub you're working on? It's a new strain of super aloe. I think I've heard of aloe. That's a medicinal thing, right? Yep, it's great for burns and rashes and so on. Here, try some. Glob up super aloe. Heal for 10 and remove on fire from target. Neat, thanks. The frat guy's tending a row of multi-smelling plants. He looks busy, so you don't really have a reason to bother him. Brandon's really hopping. Boo. This is a mesquite tree, unless you're a mistake queen. You gather some of the chips of bark, leaving the tree none the worse for wear. You hope. Straight from the old mesquite block. Alright, well, may as well head over here. Well, shoot. Large goo beast knocks over a canister of liquid nitrogen, blocking the room's only exit with a wall of freezing fog, which is an impressively tactical move for something about 4 seconds old. Huh. Alright. Oh, hey. Don T sent me to help. Immune to bleeding and poison, huh? Alright. Nuggy. Let's see. Free for all. Rah, rah, rah. Let's see. Stop hitting yourself. Poison all our allies for 6 and then dissipate. Well, if I take this thing out, I don't have to worry about it. You won! That'll teach them a lesson about spontaneously evolving rudimentary intelligence and identified chemicals. You know what's in this test tube. You also don't want to don't know how to find out. Uh-huh. Anyways, head in here. This is where you would normally, if you weren't in geology course, find out about this frat place. Frat guy's jacket. Jacket with big Phi Upsilon Tau patch on the back. Take it back to the guy who lost it. Yes, we will. I have 1, but 2 would be better. Find your jacket here. Oh, wow, thanks. That's much better. This guy looks much more comfortable now. Let's see. On the way to where you're going, you wander into a vacant laboratory and look around. A big chunk of bloodstone ore sits on one of the lab workbenches. From the notes on the chalkboard, you conclude that somebody was trying to prove definitively that you can't get blood from a stone. Contradict their findings. Using your geology training, and also a spoon, you collect some blood from the stone. If they had used literally any other type of rock, their experiment would have been a success. Hematic ichor. This is just the good parts of some blood. How's it going, Glordo? Oh, you know, another day, another flashback to the atrocities of war. Did you bring my treat, babe? Yep, got it right here. Super Soldier Syrup. This little vial is stamped with a serial number and a list of complicated and scary-sounding chemical names. Increases the damage of your ranged weapon attacks by 5. Thanks. Don't mention it, unless you decide to want more later, in which case, mention it. Hey, fantastic. Thanks, babe. Those are probably going to make it real smoky in here, though. Yeah, that's how you know it's a party. Woo! Alright, and let's go hit up Greasy Steve. While wandering an SIT campus, you know we pass a large courtyard where a bunch of students are hanging out. Well now, my finely tuned jazzman senses are registering a golden opportunity. What? Oh, you mean busking? Think you'll get much for a bunch of college kids? Kid, if I know 3 things about college students is that they like good music, they have beer money even if they don't have rent money, and they're happy to help alleviate a social injustice if a way to do that without spending any extra effort presents itself. I'm hip. Let's go. Nobody gets an impromptu jam session going. In any group of college students, there's always one with a guitar. And the two of you make a bit of meat passing the hat. What's up with the grim look, Steve? Got a serious job for you this time, kid. It ain't gonna be easy. After those last 2 jobs, I could do with a challenge. That's an attitude that'll take you far, kid. Maybe right off a cliff, though. So what's the job? There's a vampire, a real mean SOB, that got one of our capos really steamed. Like, really steamed. As in, literally steamed the guy to death. What? It's one of those mist-type vampires, you know, but real hot. And I don't mean hot as in good-looking. I see. Maybe. Fight was in the steam tunnels under SIT. We managed to seal the thing up in there, but someone's got to go take care of it for good. And that's where I come in, huh? That's the long and the short of it, kid. Here's the combination to the door, but don't go in there half-cocked. Yanzi folded up a slip of paper and a sack of rotting vegetables. How are these supposed to help? They're not. I just want you to throw them away from me. Or hell, keep them. I don't care. Let's see. Bag of spoiled vegetables. Melee weapon. You don't know what kind of vegetables they are, and you're certainly not going to open the bag to find out. Deals your muscle plus 4 sleaze damage. Okay. Now, if I'm right about this, then I'm going to need a weapon that does cold damage. And the only one I can think of that I got is the ice axe. Now, the fastest way to get there is via Rufus's labs. Out in the quad, you encounter 2 goblin cheerleaders who are cheering on a goblin wearing a baseball uniform, despite the fact that the baseballer doesn't seem to be doing anything cheer-worthy, or even noteworthy. See, you got it right that time? Let us now spell another one. Good, yes. What is it to spell? Look at you again. Doha. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and say that. Oh, that is a good one. You wander off while they're distracted. Okay. And here's the door with the combination lock. Steve's note says 1, 2, 3. Jeez, these guys. You dial in the combo and the lock clicks open. Let's see, this old disintegrated boiler is currently being powered by a bunch of burning garbage. The vampires seem to be enjoying the hot steam. Consider the boiler. If you could replace the water in the boiler with holy water, that would put a crimp in their fun. You'd only need about 100 gallons of it. Where am I gonna get 100 gallons of holy water? They don't ask me, I just suggest things. Wait, aren't vampires also allergic to running water even if it isn't holy? Does steam count as running water? That requires 15 mysticality. Yeah. No. Let's see. Let's try talking to them. You seem like you got something to say. Me? I am merely amused that those mob ruffians have sent a neophyte to clean up the mess which one of their own lieutenants could not. I will boil your blood like a sweet mulled wine, human, and my servants and I will drink a toast to your demise. Yeah, that is pretty much what I was expecting. Fight him. Now, he is weak against cold damage. But first things first. Let's see, how many I've got left? 2 AP left. Now, I'm going to annihilate him with my ice axe, so that's not a problem. However, the problem is that I might just die unless... Bingo! That's why I suggested getting something with bleed damage. Or cold damage. Okay, then. Stop hitting yourself, and then annihilate it. You really took the steam out of those vampires' pipes. It's an idiom, right? Hey, doll, let's chew the fat a bit. Ooh, the old digits are getting a workout. Need a break? Heck no, doll, I'm just getting limbered up. Anyone fixing to cut rough with us is gonna get a real earful. Alright. Well, back to fish and chips. Flustulent Grutch. Ew. This is definitely one of the most fustulent of the Grulches they are carrying around. Kid, I honestly didn't expect to see you again. You got a real talent. Nah, it was nothing. Nah, don't sell yourself short. You got a real future in the organization. Briefcase full of me. That's probably the last job you'll be getting from me. You've dealt a fatal blow to the bloodsuckers in this territory, so if the boss has any more work for you, it'll be somewhere else. Good luck, kid. And thank you for letting me know that, which means I don't have to worry about doing anything else. Alright, what other side quests have I got? Let's see, 3 pounds of eggs. Smart rat wants some cheese. Alright, well, that's it for all of the mob quests here, as Greasy Steve said. I don't know why it took me that long to wrap my head around that. It's me we're talking about. Complicated SIT textbook. See, this cover is the cover of this textbook should be painted sky blue with the clouds on it because it's way over your head. Let's see, advanced mathematical statistics. Okay, astronomy, no. Theoretical topology, paradox, laundry room, barbecue wing. Culinary science. You know what? We'll probably tackle that next. Let's check out this book. You look at the first few pages of the book, and the only thing you learn is that you're better off selling this to a used bookstore than trying to comprehend any of it. Hang on to it for now. Alright, well, we're basically out of time for this episode, so I'm going to end things off there for today, and we'll take care of culinary science next time. But if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.